Okay, we're kicking off this explainer with a number that should be a massive wake-up call for every real estate agent in South Africa. 1 million rand, or 10% of your annual turnover, whichever is bigger. I mean, wow. This isn't just some theoretical warning. This is the actual literal penalty your agency could face for not complying with the upcoming direct marketing laws. So if your current strategy relies on blindly contacting property owners, well, this number right here is exactly why you need to stick with me today.
Welcome. Today, we are completely breaking down the 2026 direct marketing laws that are about to hit the South African real estate market. The whole landscape of property canvassing is shifting and shifting fast. But hey, don't panic. By the end of our time together, you're going to know exactly how to adapt your agency, stay profitable, and most importantly, stay completely on the right side of the law. Here is our quick roadmap. First, the 2026 compliance wake-up call. Then, we'll redefine what direct marketing actually is right now, tackle that two-layer compliance framework, walk through a 7-step action plan, and finally, look at the ask and earn strategy. Let's jump right in. Starting with Section 1, the 2026 compliance wake-up, deadlines you cannot ignore. All right, mark your calendars because you need to lock in these dates. On April 15th, 2026, the National Consumer Commission, the NCC, is officially launching its opt-out registry. Then, fast forward to July 2026, and registration opens up for consumers who want to opt out, and for direct marketers, yeah, that includes you, who have to register. This is a total game changer for your operations, guys. Businesses will be required to register with the NCC, renew that every single year, and here is the kicker. You have to scrub your marketing databases monthly against this national registry. If a homeowner's name is on that list, boom, they are totally off limits. Moving to Section 2, what exactly is direct marketing now? Let's define the danger zone. So this danger zone actually includes tactics you're probably using every single day. Cold calling owners out of the blue? That's direct marketing. Firing off bulk or even individual WhatsApps to potential sellers? Direct marketing. Same goes for SMS campaigns, those unsolicited emails, using bot contact lists, and yep, even knocking on doors for neighborhood canvassing to try and score a mandate. If you're doing any of this without the proper protocols in place, you are basically opening the door to that million rand risk we just talked about. Section 3. The two-layer compliance framework. We're looking at the CPA and POPIA overlapping. Now, you might be wondering, why is this so tricky? Well, it's because you're caught between two massive overlapping rulebooks. On one side, you've got the Consumer Protection Act, the CPA. This requires you to register as a direct marketer, instantly identify yourself whenever you make contact, avoid the NCC opt-out registry entirely, and cleanse your data monthly. But wait, there's more. On the other side, you have the Protection of Personal Information Act, or POPIA. POPIA says that for any electronic marketing like WhatsApp, SMS, or email, you need explicit prior consent, unless they're already an existing client. And here's the absolute crucial part to understand. POPIA still applies even if the person is not on the CPA opt-out list. You have to comply with both frameworks at the exact same time. One definitely doesn't replace the other. Section 4. Your 7-step action plan. Let's talk about how to actually adapt your prospecting. Okay, grab a pen because this is your execution guide. Step 1. When the NCC process opens up in July 2026, register right away. Step 2. Build and strictly manage your own internal do not contact list. Step 3. Track exactly where every single lead comes from because that consent trail is basically your shield. Step 4. Absolutely never use bot lists unless you can 100% prove they got lawful consent. Step 5, slap clear opt-out wording on every single WhatsApp, SMS, and email. Step 6, if someone does opt out, stop contacting them immediately and log it. And finally, Step 7, train your agents relentlessly. Seriously, under the PPRA code, exaggerating property values just to win a mandate is a huge violation anyway, completely aside from these direct marketing rules. Now, what about hitting the pavement? Physical, door-to-door canvassing isn't banned, but your conduct out there definitely has to change. Here are your do's. Always be respectful and honest. Always leave a flyer that clearly shows who you are and how they can opt out. And make sure you log any no-contact responses straight into your CRM. And the don'ts? Please don't claim you have buyers lined up unless it's genuinely true. Don't push a higher comparative market analysis price than the data actually supports just to pressure someone into a mandate. And never, ever go back to a property after a clear opt-out. Section 5. The Ask and Earn Strategy. How we move from hard prospecting to permission. Let's look at a really practical example. This script right here is pure gold. It immediately builds a clean consent trail and ticks the boxes for both the CPA and POPIA. Think about it. By introducing yourself right away, you satisfy the CPA. By asking, "May I send you a short property update?" you are locking in that crucial POPIA consent before you send any digital marketing. And then, by casually adding, "You can opt out at any time," you're offering the required exit route while actually building trust. It's not a hard sell, no fake promises. You're simply giving them info and asking for permission to provide value. The main takeaway here is actually pretty encouraging. Cold prospecting is absolutely not dead, and it's not banned. It just carries a hefty legal risk now if you do it without a solid paper trail of permission. The most successful agents in 2026 and beyond are going to be the ones who shift their mindset. You've got to drop that old spray and pray habit of mass untargeted messaging and really embrace this ask and earn approach, where every single piece of marketing you send is something the homeowner actually invited. So, to wrap up this explainer, I've got one final challenge for you and your team's current strategy. Are you ready to make that switch from spray and pray to ask and earn? Because at the end of the day, adapting to these 2026 regulations isn't just about dodging a million-round fine. It's about building a much cleaner, more respectful, and honestly, a way more effective real estate business. Take this framework, train your team, update those scripts, and you will be perfectly positioned to thrive in this new regulatory landscape.